Hey there. Are you addicted to Pachinko? Well, good news. Maybe. I've got a few more Pachinko games today. First one up is Plinkonomics. It is a game that is found on itch.io. And you get some music with it. You can just keep clicking. So, I believe this one is a bit more in the way of an idle game. It's kind of hard to keep track of all the ones I have here. But as you can see, yeah, actually there's a prestige right there. Yeah, it is an idle game Pachinko thing. Incremental at the very least. There you go. Now it's idle. Maybe. There you go. You did it. Kind of strange not having sound effects of it bouncing down or anything. Okay, apparently we have... Ah, there we go. Alright, that's what that did. That's a new slot. Yeah, okay. I know I'm not exactly doing the whole Pachinko tactic of trying to get it to go where I need it to go, or, you know, want it to go to the higher values, but, oh well. I am a Pachinko wizard. That will be very obvious by the end of this video. Well, that one actually almost got stuck there. Increases the rate of balls fired. And holding down click touched. Oh, you can click and hold? Yeah, look at that. That one flew. Oh! Well, there you go, you get some... magic... sparkly balls. Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay, it's starting to get a little more, isn't it? Let's see, we have artifacts as well, so... I don't remember the name of the game that really started that whole thing, but... Yeah... I think you had artifacts and then you could even choose, like, deities. I think that game... Whichever one I'm trying to think of, I think that was back around, like, early 2010s Flash game. There we go, there's a purple one. I don't know if that affects the cost any. 180 grand on that one. Yeah, so purple is... Oh god, what, like 1,000 times? Alright, there you go, there's a... God, what color is that technically? 30... Oh, something had to have happened, because now everything is golden balls. That, do that, yeah, just get a little bit of all of it, yeah. We can now prestige, which was very, very quick. We can get Plinkium. We can get 5 of it, and... I think the total multiplier for each Plinkium is pretty awful, actually. That is a very small number for an incremental game. There we go. That's good. Golden pins. Turns random pins into golden pins. Balls that collide with golden pins grant extra plinkets. I'm gonna assume our things are, yeah. That's not the one I actually wanted. Whoopsie. Ball enthusiast. Honestly, my biggest complaint with it so far is just I want sound effects. Even if you're going to end up muting it, not having sound effects and watching all these things go down, it's just... My brain does not like it. It needs something there. It's like playing a game on mute. Okay, I'm not quite sure on the whole artifacts thing. We need 1,000. 1,000 Plinkiums to get an artifact. Alright, well. I think I will be doing a bit of a jump cut here to do that a little bit here. So, I'm curious. So, yep. Jump cut. Okay, so, that's kind of strange. I thought I lost the first part of this before I did the jump cut, as I apparently had an encoding error, so... Very strange, but yes, here is the now after jump cut, woohoo. Yes, we have the 1,000 for the artifact, and that was primarily what I wanted to do, see what the artifact's about. Alright, so first up is you get 1.31% chance of getting supercritical balls. Of course, this could be random, but I think these are probably all the same. Like, this will probably always be this one. I don't think they're randomized. But yeah, it took me about half an hour of, you know, just kind of letting it go, so. This one, I like this one. It's an alright little idle game, incremental game. You can let it run in the background, you know. You're just probably gonna have to mute it like most of these things. And if you are at all curious, if the balls can get stuck, the answer is yes. Yes, they can. I've had a decent few balls get stuck on the right side here. Like, there was 2 stuck up here. They can kind of get stuck on the right side of this one, because it's ever so slightly off-center, right? You can see here, they shouldn't get stuck there on the left, and I've never seen any get stuck on the left. Also, those are little random events, and they do actually give you buffs. That one is just spawning balls, but yeah, you got the turquoise one there. It gives you extra, yep, speaking of. Gives you, I think, like 50% extra value while it's active for about 20 seconds. There you go. And then you got the kind of like magenta one there. And that one gives you a 50% chance of spawning a golden ball, which is just your standard critical. But yes, there you go. There is Plinkonomics, Plinkotronics, whatever the heck it was. It's alright. It is on itch.io. I shall have a link in the description. And it does seem like he is still updating it. I do not know if he ever plans on putting it on Steam or making it downloadable, but there you go. Alright, next one up we have is Pachincro. You got a little business bear dude here. Oh dear. I think my browser just kind of crapped the bed. So, Pachincro does actually have a downloadable version, but this one is needing to be paid for if you want the downloaded version. Otherwise, it is available to be played on itch.io in your browser. And unlike the previous one, this one you get a little bit more of a lo-fi soundtrack. I'm not quite sure what we're doing here. Alright, we have... seems to be a very large skill tree. I know there's only a handful of things there, and it's kind of funny that I might be saying that, but it has room to expand infinitely, basically. We have limited time. That's what's going on here. Thought we were running out of balls. There you go. A little bit faster at shooting these things. I want to actually almost reach the 175 there. That would have been nice. It's only 0.1 second, a tenth of a second. Probably actually want that one. Lost the music. Never mind. That was a lie. I just aimed that right down in. Well. It starts off very slow though, doesn't it? Not sure what I did, but everything is now giving $2 as opposed to $1 to start off with. Not that it's making much of a difference for the end result. I honestly don't know why more of these types of games, idle games, incremental games, don't try to go more of a relaxed, maybe lo-fi soundtrack, because this is actually kind of working quite well. I really think this is quite a good choice, really, of music. But unfortunately, it is suffering from the same issue that pretty much all the other incremental games that have music. It's only got the one song. Yeah, so end result, you still mute it. Where's my RuneScape idol? Where's my RuneScape Pachinko idol? Having stroke. RuneScape Pachinko idol that has all of the RuneScape music, you know, just all like 300, 400 tracks or however many it is now. Now think of it, you could have all the different values of all the different stats, you know, you could have your attack, your defense, your HP. HP is the ball bouncing, you know, attack is, you know, Maybe like a modifier, you know, a multiplier to your end result. Strength is how hard you hit these things and get value out of them. You know, you can make a Pachinko RuneScape edition. All just so you can have the excuse of listening to all the good classic RuneScape songs. I can actually get that 2 times. Oh no! Come on, shoot the ball. There you go. Now, that still didn't matter in the end, did it? It is a very slow one to start off with. Go for that, I guess. Should be able to one-shot some of these things now, I think. No. No, it's just giving us extra value. I think that's what it's doing. Well, at least that one kind of made it a little bit more worth it. This one also has a little bit of the issue of things might not have... Yeah, not everything is having sound effects. And again, it's one of those things of like... Is that a good or a bad thing? Seeing the balls hit the pegs and not having anything happen? A little weird. Only need to collect that prize 100 more times and it can pay itself off. Alright. I'm going to jump cut. Oh my god. Alright, that is significantly more than the previous one. That was either a really good or a really bad shot. There we go. That one was a little bit better for actually getting stuff done. Alright, jump cutting. Okay. So here we are, maybe about 30-40 minutes later. So, you can see that there's quite a bit more stuff going on here, and I've also just muted it. So, there is a problem. The music... The music knob is completely detached from the master volume. So, there's a little bit of a problem with that, but yeah. So you can see how there's a lot more stuff going on here. Finally figured out what that was. It's actually showing you what your next ball is going to be, or your next few balls are going to be. And you can see that there is in fact some respawning pegs and even the cups. Problem with that, the respawning pegs kind of screw you past the point because they make your balls unable to hit the cups. So, yeah. Also, turns out there is in fact a prestige system. So, I have no idea what it does. There you go. You have a prestige tree. You have a chance of getting magic balls. You get extra cannons, so that seems interesting. Oh, good. Keep 10% of all your money when prestiging. Oh god, if I kept all that money... If I even kept 10% of that million I had... Definitely make the second playthrough a lot faster. But yeah, there you go. There is Pachincro. It is a... you can't really call this one idle. The Plinkonomics, I can never remember the name of that one. Plinkonomics, I think. That one is an idle game. This one is a lot more of a active one, but it's semi-active. Mostly past a point, especially on... once you start getting a lot of the upgrades, especially the respawning ones, you could already kind of see how it becomes a little irrelevant where you end up shooting or aiming. And it kind of is becoming even more so now that I have two of these things. But yeah, there you go. There is Pachincro. I am kind of curious just how many of these cannons you can get up there. But there you go. So that one will be either paid for if you want a downloadable version, or it is on itch. And again, there will be a link in the description. Okay, next one up I have Pachinko. This one has 3 eyes in it. Very creative name this time. Oh, all of them have been very creative names so far, haven't they? But yeah, this one looks a little bit more like a flash game, but it is an idle game. All triggers to activate. I'm not quite sure what that means. I can pull it though. Doesn't do anything. Oh, that's basically just dead space. They just fall right through there. God. Alright, compared to Pachincro, this one is already going up in speed. Oh, dear lord, what am I looking at here? There we got 1 point, rapid fire, 15% faster spawn rate. Yeah, let's go for that. Yeah, problem with Pachincro is it does start very, very slow. And if you upgrade the respawn peg thing too soon, it will kind of slow you down. Because you desperately need the multipliers past a point. So you really kind of want to avoid it. And this is the first one of the night, actually. The first one of 3 so far, where we've actually had little sound effects on them bouncing around. And yet there's no music. I have one more after this one, and I'm really wondering... Okay, I'm used to like Cookie Clicker or something where you're gonna be clicking a lot of these things. No, you don't. I really am wondering if the 4th one is actually going to have music and sound effects. Because it just seems like all these games are hesitant to have both at the same time. Okay, we still don't have a skill point. Alright, we got a shop. Combo Master extends the combo duration by 40% per level. Sure, why not? Not too sure what affects the skill levels. Skill points is 0, $500 per second. We have... There, actually, there you go. I kind of feel like there needs to be a upgrade on the sides here. An upgrade to put more pegs on the sides, because if they fall right down there, it's just a void space and they just... it's a straight shot down to the bottom. Another thing about Pachincro, I am surprised that At least maybe in the Prestige shop, I didn't get too far into it to see the full thing of the Prestige, but there's no modifiers for larger or smaller balls. And I find that kind of strange. Okay, so we are actually keeping up at the maximum amount of balls usually. Oh hey, yeah, you do actually have different effects there. Now let's see, restores broken pins faster, scales exponentially. Match the increasing ball damage. I mean, compared to earlier, we're not having any issue with that. Still no skill points, and then the shop combo break. Wait, so we can... Wow, this one... Yeah, it really does seem like this one actually scales up a lot faster, because level 5 is just apparently infinitely scaling combo. Draggable bonus area that you can place on any pin. So is this just... It is. It's just another one of these. So you can basically just slap down a combo anywhere you want. Oh, that's kind of loud. Where is an area that they are frequently bouncing between? Not a lot are going for the middle. It seems like a lot of them are kind of hugging right or left a lot of the time. That one just... Actually, you know what? You can watch the hells of the pins to see where they are bouncing around a lot of the time. Yeah, it seems like middle-ish, maybe. Seems like a lot of them are kind of going down the middle right-ish there. Yeah, because there's a couple of pins there broken. Okay, cool, we finally got some. Alright, let's see. So rapid fire, bounce amplifier, multiplies bounce value by 10% per level. Oh, we have a scroll on this. It's 5% chance per level to let a pin explode in a small amount of collectibles upon destruction. Might do that. Lucky slots increase chance by 15%. Trigger bonus grants bonus money when hitting slot machine triggers. Sure. As well just put a point into that too. While we were... Oh god. Yeah, the biggest complaint right there really is just picking up those things kind of becomes a deafening cacophony. Might lower this for the video when it gets uploaded here. Just activate. And now we're talking 71 combo, 73. Oh, that one actually got destroyed. Oh, that's bad. Oh, we can move that one still. So, I mean, if you're really quick about it, you might be able to just kind of cheese it, couldn't you? If we could get a second one, we should probably put on the left there. Let's see. Bonus area needs 1 million. Well, we're getting there. We need 5 million to hit that combo break. I don't know if this one actually has a prestige or not. I think this one might not. Creates longer ball trails that spawn collectible money pickups. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Just hearing all of them bounce around while you're in the skill menu. You're getting $200 every time one of them hits them. Now that was almost a jackpot. Come on. Was it? So we're gonna hit 1,000? Looks like. And let's say we need 750 million. I don't think we're going to be getting any more bonus areas, unfortunately. I kind of feel like that was a mistake. They're everywhere now. Essential for maintaining as the timer shrinks exponentially with each new level. Oh god, so yeah, you really need to start putting money into that thing. Alright, I'm gonna give this a couple more minutes maybe, and then change out, because, yeah, I don't think we're gonna see much else here. I don't think there's a prestige mechanic. I think this is mostly it, but it is one of those things where if this is your type of things, number go up, dopamine go up, dopamine goes per. God. The only thing this is missing from the true Pachinko experience is you are missing a Japanese man yelling at you. Oh my god, I thought that crashed the game. I thought that hit 3 stars and that was your reward. You end. You won. The game crashes. There is a way of disabling screen shake. And I feel like that might be necessary past a point. Because otherwise, this thing is shaking like you are in the middle of a 10.0 earthquake. The entire world is being split apart into multiple pieces because Frieza has finally won. Our skill points are now just kind of slowly eking up there too. Not particularly quickly, but they're increasing at a fast enough pace for you to actually kind of watch them. Sing shot. Launch balls with precise aim and variable power. By the time you get that, it feels kinda... I don't know, I kinda don't feel like that's really worth it. You apparently get ball control though. Active magnet. Trigger bonus. Doesn't give you as much money, really, for that to be worth it. I'm waiting for this thing to be lost, and I don't think we're gonna lose it. Even with that decreasing timer, each level, I just don't think it's gonna go down. I think putting those two right there was a good choice. That seems to be doing pretty good. Speaking of, just hitting it 3 times in a row. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you do actually get money if it hits the side. Crashed? Oh yeah, I think... I think we crashed. Oh, it didn't crash! It took it a bit, but it recovered. And we shall progress. We shall continue with number go up. So herein lies the fun thing. You don't know if you're gonna crash or not by doing the slots. It adds to the risk and reward. Do you pull that lever and do you get a good jackpot? Or do you pull that lever and the game crashes? Did we crash? Or did we just get a mediocre reward? Because that's pretty much all we've been getting. We got really lucky on that first pull, and then it's just this. It just a little bit of money to the point where I don't think it's actually adding up anymore. I do find it kind of funny as well that Combo Expert has its own category, and then that's it. You have this massive category, and it's just got one thing in it with 5 levels. I was going to go to the next one once the combo ran out, but it's still going. If we lose the combo, or if the game crashes on this... Huh? What's this? Wait. The slingshots suck. Charge up the power, and then they just kind of like... They go up a little bit, and then they just fall right back down. Very good. Slingshot? No, more of I give up shot. There is not even really an attempt on the slingshot's part of getting that ball anywhere. Slot machine tokens immediately trigger the slot machine. Oh god, no. Now, considering the slot machine is already kinda almost crashing you, I feel like you should avoid the slot machine the best you can. Speaking of... Nope, didn't crash. It's going to, though. With the way that is acting... We haven't even hit 999 yet, and we can already kinda... Yeah, there we go. 100Q. Was it quintillion? Shop doesn't have much in it. I don't know why we need the shop to be a separate menu when we could have just add more of this, or maybe migrate all these to here. I don't know. Seems kind of strange. Same with the whole combo thing and the, you know, Mr. Lonely upgrade there. I don't even know if we hit that. No, we didn't. Oh, I'm gonna stop once we hit 999. I would oh! Oh my god, we didn't lose it. That had to have been less than a tenth of, yeah. No? It keeps getting close. We lose it, we hit 999. I'm moving to the next one. Come on. Come on. Yeah, come on. There you go. Ascend. What do you mean ascend? There's a There's a prestige system. Of course there's a prestige system. What do you mean? What do you mean threshold progress? Number 2? 4? 2073? Oh, that's your combo number. Here, ascend. Let's check out the... Huh? Methinks it broke. I think it broke. Oh, let me reboot it and see if it recovers. Let me see if it recovers or if I just lost all that progress. Oh dear. Oh dear. I lost the progress. Yeah, it's no. No. Hold up. I got the tickets. I saw everything had been reset back to normal. But no, I still have the tickets, and then I saw these too, so there you go. No, I did not, in fact, lose anything. I don't see any prestige currency stuff, though. So I don't know if there is anything you could spend those on. I don't know if these are just a multiplier and it's all the same. I don't know. Actually tells you what all of them are. And I think the only one we ever got was this one right here. I think we pretty much missed all the others. Okay, there is nothing on the prestige system, though. Alright, well, like I said, I'm going to end this one here. If there is a thing you can spend the tickets on, or if it is actually just a multiplier, I do not know right now. But if you want to find out, you can play it yourself. I'm going to stop this before that actually becomes a, like, 3-hour thing. That one... Yeah, no, it's hitting the notes, I think, pretty decently. Alright, so, next one up is Plinkidle. So this one will actually be on Steam, but the demo is not. It's on itch for the demo for some reason, and not Steam. But here it is. There is seemingly no sound for the menu. Or maybe just not yet. It seems like that is intended. Okay. Oh good, we have a wheel spin. So there is sound effects. There is in fact sound. But despite the fact that it's raining, there's also no rain sound. Oh, you don't get a choice on where this thing goes. Kind of more of like a wallpaper than really. There you go. Got one of the 10. Are we filling tanks? What are these? So this demo apparently has only 6 levels to it. And I'm not quite sure what is... what a level is consisting of here. I don't know if it's just fill up this and you get to the next stage or what, because we're looking at 2-2, 3-2, 4-2, 5-2, 6-2. Legendary. I don't know what's legendary, but we got legendary something. Collecting balls allows you to advance to new stages. Each stage is unlocked when Tier 3 is reached. Well, we're on Stage 3, not necessarily Tier 3. Might as well upgrade that. Okay. Don't know what that does. Chance of balls dropping as a disco ball. Alrighty. So each level has a different sound effect for its balls then. I know they're being called balls here, but really here they kind of look more like they're one of the Connect 4 pieces. Or just plates. They're just flat discs. I don't know if it is, but I think when these things are getting filled up, I think what might happen is this might increase its value to 2. You know, slowly bringing up to 10, with 10 being the most it can be worth. I like how just nothing is ever going to hit that. It's the legendary disco ball where nothing benefits from it. Cause how many is that now? Like 3 in the one right next to it? A random peg. Alright, what do you do? Pegs can be upgraded to up to 5 times. And they can give coins when struck. Oh yeah, that was actually one of the things I kind of forgot to say in very first game there, I think. Yeah, Plinkonomics. The peg upgrade wasn't really worth it. By the time you're able to really start upgrading it, the amount of money you're getting from it is already, you know, just the amount of time it would take to actually get a return on investment on the upgrade was just terrible. Absolutely not worth it. That seems good. I think. Yeah, they are actually giving 5 coins each, okay. Well, eventually we might actually find out what happens when one of these things fills up. So, one would assume that there is about an even distribution across all these, and right now, you couldn't be blamed for thinking it's not an even distribution, because these two here and that one there seem to be getting a significantly larger amount than all the rest. Come on, just one more, right there. I just want it, or there, either one. Really? I just want to see if it makes the number go up. That's all. Come on. There you go. Yes. Alright, I was correct. Yeah, it does in fact make the number go up. That's nice. Nice little snow background. This background's a little bit better than the previous one. Just staring at a couple of planks. Would be kind of interesting if they actually try to do a little bit more with this, where, you know, maybe these ones kind of have a chance of maybe shattering into a bunch of smaller balls. Uh-oh. Well, that's weird. Like the game broke a little bit there. A little hard to tell which ones are actually the pegs giving money this time. Yeah, and again, just none of them actually hit the thing. It's a much more idle game than it is an active one, because when you don't have the ability to actually decide where the ball is dropping, you lose any real chance of potentially influencing it, and your chance of influencing where the ball is dropping is already kind of small. But, you know, again, it's like, alright, well, the odds of getting a ball into this one would be significantly higher if you can drop the ball in the right-hand quarter as opposed to over here. You know, the chance of it getting here from here is, well, practically zero. And rather unfortunately, I gotta say, because of that, I you know, just kind of feel like it's maybe one of the lesser good of the ones we've done for this video here. You know, even though the last one, Pachinko, with 3 eyes, you don't have direct control necessarily over where those balls are going, the fact it starts off so quickly and it scales up so quickly, it's not really a problem, because, you know, you're dropping loads of balls really rather quickly. Also, the fact that you have to keep upgrading your upgrades here, leveling up the upgrades if you don't want to be a little redundant on wording, it's just a little less satisfying. It could also do a cookie clicker thing where every previous level has the auto drop going, and you're making money off of the previous levels. That would also be nice. You know, that way you could have something, you know, If you dumped a lot of money into this one, you know, you're still making a little bit of passive money, and you can just keep going from there. But no, each level is completely separate and basically its own self-contained thing. But I'm going to see what this next upgrade is, and then that'll be it for this one. Alrighty, we have drop button. Which, yeah, as one might expect, you can just kind of start spamming that now. Alright, well, there you go. There is a very quick look at this thing's demo. And again, I find it very strange that this thing's demo is only on the itch.io. You do not have the demo on Steam, but it's going to be on Steam when it's released as a full game for money. I just find that a very strange decision. But, as I've said before, all 4 games will have their links in the description. And that'll be it for this one. So, have a good one. And, I'm gonna Pachiinko on out of here.